loves, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Noelia, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I am excited to put together today's video because we're still doing our week of favorites, but this video is going to be all about my absolute favorite deep conditioners. Now, this is really hard for me. I have taken that comment. I don't know who left the comment. If you did, go ahead and comment down below so I know who it was. The one who said, you have a lot of favorites and we don't really want that many. I don't know if this applies to everybody. Maybe a lot of you guys do want a lot, but I'm trying my best to narrow it down to like 10 or less, because I do know that I do have that advantage where a lot of products are sent to me and I'm able to try so many. But being that I'm able to try so many, I figured it would be perfect to share with you guys my favorites, and maybe you haven't tried some of the ones that I've tried and that will bring you to try them, you know? So I don't want to do too much, but I also don't want to do too little. So I was able to narrow it down to a few. I literally walked through my stash and I was like, okay, so which ones would I say are my favorites? And I almost grabbed like over 15 of them. And it was really hard because I only personally purchased like really moisturizing masks. And when it comes to deep conditioning, it is literally one of my favorite steps in my wash and go. Aside from shampooing, I love to deep condition. So finding the perfect mask to me is very, very important. So I take deep conditioning very serious. The fact that I have so many faves is a good thing. So that means you guys have options. I'm gonna share with you guys my favorites. You do what you want with this information. But yeah, these are my faves for low porosity, high density hair. I mean, you don't have to necessarily have high density. You could have low density, you could have normal porosity. It doesn't matter. This is what works best for me. You customize it as to what would work best for you. Okay, so I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and I don't want this video to be 3 hours long. So we're gonna start off with the Miche Indulge Deep Conditioner. This mask is amazing. This is protein free, by the way. These are gonna be a mix of both, I think. Maybe I'll cut it so it's just, oh, okay, so maybe I'll do my faves. Maybe I'll do my faves that are just protein free, and then I'll do those that have protein, so that way you guys have options and then the video is not too long. What do you guys think? I don't know why I always ask you guys that, like you can respond right away. But we'll start off with the no protein mask. This is the Miche Indulge Moisturizing Deep Conditioner, and it does exactly what it says. It is very moisturizing. Upon applying to your hair, when I'm telling you, it melts into your curls and it gives it all this hydration and moisture. And I will always say this, Miche has never let me down, and this mask is everything. They also have a protein mask as well. It literally says it on the bottle. This one is their protein-free option, so it's more for moisture and not to strengthen. But let me tell you guys, they have an array of deep conditioners. I just ordered a few, and I'm excited because some of them that I ordered are gonna be given away, because I already told you guys if they drop this deep conditioner again, I'm gonna be buying one and I'm going to go ahead and give it away. So I ended up purchasing the pumpkin spice one. I mean, I bought a bunch, but I bought a pumpkin spice one to give away to one of my lucky followers. So definitely stay tuned for my giveaways because I will be doing one very shortly. I know I keep saying this in every video, but I will be dropping details on the giveaway, so stay tuned because it's gonna be good. So if you guys have considered trying Miche, definitely try their Indulge Deep Conditioner. I think this is probably one of the first few that came out. This came out like this is one of the first few products that came out when they first dropped. So I actually remember when Miche dropped. Like I was one of their first little influencers, so I'm really proud to see how big this brand has become, and I just hope it continues to get bigger because their products are amazing. And another mask that's one of my absolute faves that does not have protein is the Not Your Mother's Naturals Green Apple Matcha Green Tea mask. I always say this mask wrong, but it's one of my absolute favorites. Obviously it landed in my conditioner favorites too, so that's how you know it's a good one. It is a really good one, and I'm trying to narrow it down to like the best of the best that have no protein, no nothing. So these are just very moisturizing. It's just, my curls absolutely love that mask. And I remember when I first tried it, it was so thick. So you have to make sure that you're always like raking it in and adding water to it as well if you're gonna be using it as a conditioner. But it's very hydrating. You sit under some steam with that deep conditioner, it is everything. And again, it's very affordable, so definitely check them out. Love me some Not Your Mother's Naturals. Like, I love that collection. And another one of my absolute favorite no protein masks is the Soultanicals Super Fro and Bunu Hair Grow Scalp Defense Hair Intensive Mask. This mask is different. Like, when I tell you this mask is different, like, this mask is different. And I mean it in the sense where it's moisturizing, it has a lot of slip, it's very stimulating to the scalp. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. It's like a scalp treatment and a hair treatment, but it has cinnamon in it. So cinnamon and cayenne pepper, which I've never actually seen that in like a product ever, but it's so stimulating on the scalp. It kind of like burns a little bit, but in a good way. It's not like painful burn, it's like a tingly feel. So I really, really like the way this mask works in my hair. It is really hard to get your hand on this product. Like, Soultanicals, no matter what happens, like if they drop a product, it sells so quickly. So you have to be on it. If you've thought about trying Soultanicals, I love, love, love this mask. Like, it's probably one of the best masks I've ever tried. I have a whole video that I dedicated just to this mask. So go back a few videos if you want to check it out. Works amazing in my hair. My hair literally drinks it up. And even though it's not like the thickest product, a little does go a long way. So it's definitely worth the wait and worth the searching for, because it's a really, really good one. And another mask that is amazing is the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. Now, I have used TGIN in the past, but I don't know why I waited so long to try this mask. This mask is everything. And any product that contains honey as one of their main ingredients is typically a product that works really well in my hair. Manuka honey, honey in general. Since it's a natural humectant, my hair just loves honey. Like, honey and my hair are besties. So I remember when I first tried this, I was like, oh my gosh, why did I wait so long to try this? I really, really like their masks. This one and the Rosewater Collection mask, super amazing, very hydrating on the hair. Has a lot of slip, so you can detangle your hair with the deep conditioner. This mask does contain silicone, so just keep that in mind if you are somebody who is conscious of silicones and you don't want to use silicones. I do not recommend this mask. But if you're open to using silicones like me, just know this is one of the silicones that you do have to shampoo out accordingly, so just keep that in mind. But overall, a great, great mask. And lastly, the Briogeo Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask is everything. I do have it, but I don't know where I put it. It's pretty much ran out, but it's on my list to repurchase. When I'm telling you that, yes, it's on the higher end, pricier side, but when I'm telling you that that mask is everything, top 3 for sure that I've tried. Definitely on the higher end side, so I don't really like repurchase it often, but I have repurchased it and I adore this mask. It feels like butter. It just feels like whipped into your hair, and your hair just absorbs it all. It's just so moisturizing. Your curls are so defined upon rinsing. It is everything. Honestly, it is everything. I remember when I tried it for the first time, and I think I actually steamed my hair with it too. I was shook. I was literally shook. And I believe I also have a video on that as well, so you could definitely refer to that. Yeah, so that mask is everything, and I 1000% recommend it. It is 1000% worth the price. You don't have to be so heavy-handed with that product. I personally am very heavy-handed even when I first try a product, but when I use it again, I didn't use as much and it worked just as good. So yeah, guys, those are just a few protein-free hair masks that I highly recommend and think that you need in your stash. You don't need each and every one of them. Just pick one and decide which one would work best for your hair. Don't go crazy and buy everything. That's just not necessary. But if you are someone who's more protein sensitive and you'd prefer to use a mask that's more moisture based and has no strengthening properties to it, definitely check out any of the masks that I mentioned in this video. Yeah, guys, that is all for today's video. Go ahead and comment down below if you have any questions, and also comment down below your favorite protein-free masks. I'm sure I missed a ton, but these are just a few that I personally love and would 1000% recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.